Hi, welcome to House Flip Forum. So here we have the planning and preparation for the possession of your new property. Congratulations, you've purchased a new property, and now you're going to get into that mode of figuring out all of the different steps that you're going to take as soon as you get the keys. Hopefully you have got that purchase completed. If not, that's okay. You'll get there. And then this is going to be this portion where you're going to figure out how to be the most efficient when you get those keys. So one thing I really want to emphasize here is choosing your renovation design. As you're going to be preparing yourself to get those keys and hit the ground running to start that renovation, you want to make sure that you know exactly what kind of plan you have in mind, because this is going to be the key to a quicker sale in the end. So when you flip, you want to know who is your potential buyer, because it could be an elderly couple, it could be a very young family, it could be a single person, or it could be a young couple just married or just starting out, first-time home buyers. But whoever your buyer is, you really want to make sure you know who they are so that you can plan your renovation accordingly and hopefully get that sale completed as quick as possible. So how do you do that? Well, first of all, you want to check other sales in the area to see which ones have been the most successful and why. So your realtor should be able to help you look at the past sales in the area and see what sold for the maximum price or in the quickest amount of time. Take a look at those photos, see what kind of details did they have. So this is where you look for the quality of workmanship. Was it really high-end home, or was it just very ordinary? Because you don't want to over renovate for your sale. If you know that you can sell it with all the extra bells and whistles quite quickly, then why put all that money into it? Because it's just money down the drain. So get to know, what are they expecting for quality of workmanship? You always want to do quality, but the higher end things are always going to be a lot more money. So be prepared for doing exactly what needs to be done and not a ton more. What are the expectations for the yard? How about the parking? How many bedrooms? How many bathrooms? Are they full baths or just two-piece baths? How many are there of each? What about kitchens? If there's a two-story or if it has a basement, are the bathrooms in the basement and main floor and upper floor, or just certain areas of the house? What are the number of kitchens? Maybe a lot of the homes in the area have a suite in the basement as well. But the floor plan is a big factor. Is it an open concept floor plan? Or the other things to be considered, maybe the finishes. Look and see what kind of styles maybe are really popular. Is it mid-century modern? Is it historical? Are there things like the brick wall behind me? Is that something that's like a really big feature in the area that people want? Are there, is there crown molding? Is it wainscoting? Or is there some sort of feature walls that are done in cool designs? Have they decided to go with a really retro look in the area? There are tons of things to consider. Super modern, as well as the lighting. The lighting is something you want to really take note of, because and window coverings, and just to see if that's something that's going to really put you over the edge when you're going to sell. Different types of cabinetry in the kitchens and baths, different types of hardware on the doors and cabinets. So please keep in mind all of these things. Really look at the space and see what it is that really makes a difference. I know that sometimes with buyers, when I take people into homes, I notice they love something about the house and they just don't really know what it is. So they can't put their finger on it, when I can see it's the higher end lighting, it's the larger baseboards, it's the beautiful trim, maybe arches, like just those little things that their eye can't really notice what it is, but I can see it because I've gone through this multiple times. And you'll notice that once you start looking for things like lighting, let's say, and you're shopping around, everywhere you go, you will see lighting. You will notice it. You'll take special care to see what kind of lighting it is, how it casts light, how it changes the mood or feel of the room. There's so many things with lighting just in general that you can consider. If it's cool lighting, if it's warm lighting, that'll make a difference. Okay, finally, once you have kind of decided on all sorts of elements you're going to put together to decide on your type of renovation design, then you're going to know how to move forward and choose the type of flooring and window coverings and floor and paint colors and the design of the rooms and doorways. All of those will complete your renovation that will fit for the needs and likes and wants of your potential buyer. So knowing your buyer, very, very important. Analyze the demographics in the area very closely before you choose your renovation design. And then that will really tell you how to be more successful in the process and get the best property on the market for that area. So now the goal in this is to determine your renovation and design plan. Thank you.